So this is Violet City. It's inside the cave. And you can just see how beautiful it is, how when you think how nature could create something like this, when you look a little bit further, there's what they call the drapery room. So this is where the calcium has, through the centuries, built up to create what just looks like this fantastic pedestal of columns. Here's one of my favorites, the gypsum flower. So the gypsum flower is just this very delicate thing that's, again, it's the consequence of who knows how many years of gypsum. Now, I guess you figured something out. When you go to Mammoth Cave, one of the things that the rangers love to do is to get you down in a cave and turn off the lights. You ever had that experience in a cave? So you can close your eyes right now. Some of you have been doing it for 5 minutes. And when you close your eyes, you still see red. I mean, the fact of the matter is, when you close your eyes, you get these perceptions on the backs of your eyelids that are really fun to look at. You know, all these little, like, perception things that you can do. But that's not what you experience when you're in a cave and the lights go off. Like, it's a darkness that's indescribable. It's like, you know, when they say, I can't even see my hand in front of my face, that doesn't quite capture it. It's more like the same thing your hand would see if it was trying to look at something. There's literally nothing when the lights go off in the cave. So were you to wander around the 420 explored miles of Mammoth Cave, you know what would happen to you? You wouldn't make it very far. You'd be bumping into things. You would fall into the river Styx. Who knows where you'd be carried down to Hades or wherever it is. So that's why we like light. Because what light does is it tells us not about light. It tells us the truth about the things that are around us. Light exposes the reality in which you already live. Without light, you don't know about the reality. You don't know how to interpret the thing you just bumped into. You won't know what to do with the sound that you heard, because without light, you can't identify what it is. Without light, your head would bump into the gypsum flower that has been there for who knows how many years, and you'd be the one who broke it. So light actually helps us to perceive the reality in which we already live. That's one reason why Michael Faraday loved the candle, because it exposed the reality, he said, of the entire universe. Let me give you one more quick illustration. And this is important because it helps us to understand what we mean when we say Jesus is the light. We don't simply mean look at Jesus. What we mean is Jesus gives us the proper interpretation of everything in the room. And without Jesus, you're in darkness in the room. You bump into stuff, but you don't know what they mean.
Hey, I'm John.
And I'm Abby, and we are the hosts of Boulevard Online.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give us a big thumbs up by hitting the subscribe button right down below.
To watch the full message that this clip is from, you want to click right here. And if you want to watch some other videos, you can click right down here.
We'd love to see you again, 10:20 every Sunday morning. We'll have great worship, fun stories, and a great message. We'd love to see you. Until then, be blessed.
And don't forget to be a blessing.